As a child, I was just your average kid, bad family, not the right support around me, and just ended up getting kicked out of school and joining HDP. The difference was, obviously, there's more support, there's more like adults per kid in a way, and obviously like if kids kick off, they can find out what the problem is quicker than around school. They treated me like a person, not just another number to get through the door with grades. They didn't care about whether I finished my course or not. They cared about me as a person. At HDP, they get the fact that people are different and everyone has different issues. It worked better for me because, one, I got on with like teachers like Nancy, Ian, Nikki, Tracy. Like Nancy used to come and pick me and Tyrone up, for example, because we refused to get the bus at one point. Nancy was like, fine, I'll take you. You live close to me, I'll come through and get you and we can go. So like obviously there's a massive thing of support that's not included in their job titles neither, that they go out their way and do. The first time I ended up leaving, moving out of my mum's house because family life wasn't great after getting kicked out of school. Went and done a few bits here and there between space of roughly 10 years. Found out because I was in care, I still had like the support program around me and still had, education until I was like 24. Oh, up until I started it again after I'd left, I didn't think I'd ever finish anything or like have a qualification. And then just getting back with HDP just give me a fresh start and like a new chapter to my life. It made me realise that I'm not just worthless and just going to be stuck like selling stuff I shouldn't be selling and causing trouble. Whereas now I'm like a law-abiding citizen and don't even want to be a part of that life or want to be mixed in with people like that. And that's all down to HDP really, and the people there that have like taught me stuff. And obviously I tried college between the spaces of HDP, but college just doesn't have the support system for people with needs like mine. Like I'm not the easiest person to deal with and I'm really like angry and moody. Like without HDP I'd definitely still be stacking shelves and all kinds of other stuff that I shouldn't ever be doing. I think I was kind of desperate at that point in my life. I was stuck in a rut, doing nothing exciting or worthwhile, just making life worse, and then come back and was like, right, let's actually do something instead of being a scumbag, let's be a contributing citizen. Decided to go back to HDP for an apprenticeship, applied for front of house, somehow fell back into chefing. Ended up finishing my level 2, which I never did end up finishing as a child. Anything I needed, Dave was there. Any time of the day I needed to message Dave, he was there. Essentially, he was like, I want to say a granddad, but not a granddad. Basically, he saw what I never seen. I'm not just proud of myself, I'm proud of the support I had and the people, like how well of a job they done. Because really, it wasn't me, it was them. I done the work, but they done the hard bit. Whether they want to admit it or not, dealing with me would have been bloody hard. And I'm just so happy and proud that they decided to take me back after 10 years of putting up with my crap. I find myself forcing myself to learn stuff and sit down and read stuff that I never would have done before. I picked up guitar the other day and was just like, well, the other year when we had COVID, and was just like, why not? I'll give it a go. I'll pass my apprenticeship. So why can't I learn this? A million times happier than I was. I don't know how to describe it really. My life's on track. I know where I'm going and what I want from life. Whereas before I was kind of just in a downward spiral. And I hang around with completely different people now. I don't even hang around with the same people. My entire outlook on life's changed. With my maths, I felt like I'd actually done something that was unaccomplishable for me. Obviously cooking, I've been cooking with my nan since I was like a child. I can break down a chicken with my eyes closed, whereas maths and like English and stuff is stuff I struggle with. And to actually have passed something and to have put the work and time into it I did, it made me realise that it's not about how long it takes you to get there, it's about eventually getting there and what you achieve by getting there. When I got my level 3 apprenticeship, it just like made me feel like absolutely ecstatic that I'd completed level 3 and was actually worth money and could now go to places and be like, I'm worth this and you can't tell me I'm not.